everybody, and welcome back to some more DreadX Collection 2. Where we last left off, we have been ripped apart by a giant, ugly orangutan. And I'm not saying that orangutans are ugly, I'm saying that particular one was ugly. You can be ugly and also be a different species than human. It's possible. With that in mind, let us, find the next key, actually. We can't do anything until we find another key. So, I think we might have enough for this? Yeah! Alright, well that was quick. You collected a key, yeah! By the way, I noticed this on the way up, but I'm surprised I didn't notice this before. It's just blank. I don't know if it's meant to be water damaged or what, but it's just blank. Someone doesn't like George Washington. I mean, it's a founding father situation with him. There's definitely things you can dislike about him, but the good outweighed the bad, I guess. Anyway, stop judging me, camera. All right. Let's do this one next. Charlotte's Exile by Szymanski. Is this like the brother of the other guy? Either way, I think I like this guy. Charlotte has gone missing. The last hope of her embrace lies with an old note written in an ancient language. Ooh, are we gonna be translating? Is this a puzzle kind of game? Yeah, in a comic. Oop. Hello, and welcome to Charlotte's Exile. Alright, Charlotte's Exile. It looks like a 3, I'm gonna be honest. It looks like Charlotte's Exile 3, but whatever, start.
My beloved Charlotte, the woman that had become as much a part of me as I was of myself. She had always been ravenous in studying the ancient texts left of the eldritch gods. I didn't understand what she told me about her studies, but I supported her as best I could. And then, one day, she began to talk of such things as saving our realm from the incoming evil and being infested by an approaching darkness. I woke the next morning and she was gone. A note left to me only contained the words, "I have been banished to the ancient realm. It is for the best."
What does "it's for the best" mean?
Distraught and searching for anything I could do to bring her back, I sought the help of a miser high in the mountains. He showed me but one hope, a torn scrap of ancient text describing the process of recapturing the essence of a loved one from the dark pits of that shadowy place. Torn and ragged, it was written in an eldritch language long forgotten by our culture, known only to those who had contact with the eldritch gods themselves. I snatched the scrap from the old man and brought it to the great library. I thought I could use the texts written there to decode the alphabet of the ancient language, so I could know the secrets written on the scrap of paper and bring her back to me. In the library, then, is where my story begins.
Okay. Don't know what that means. Cool. Okay. Surprised nothing has murdered me just now. Eldritch Beans, compiled for the study and protection against ancient terrors.
There's my first clue. I should jot that down.
Monsters Part A. So A is bow and arrow. I can't read this, by the way. Cthulhu. Hello, Cthulhu. Cthulhu the Dark Being. Feared by all. Cthulhu causes the subconscious feelings of anxiety felt by generation to generation. He currently slumbers in the ancient realm, although it's thought he could return someday. His name, Cthulhu. So is this C? Was lengthened when translated by the Old English scribes, adding "who" in the middle to visually describe the prominence in ancient texts. So this is CTU. Gatu. I don't know if this helps any. Hello? Look at it if it's close. Okay. The gnarl... A servant that carries out duties in what's-his-face's absence, a being that stands in the shadows, whose goal is to see the return of its master. It will stalk towards any creature slowly and quietly if it knows that it is being threatened. If it seemed closing in on its goal, whatever that is, it seems to retreat. So, keep an eye out for him. At him? What am I looking at here? What's that? What's this right here? Go away! Anyway. The rat mass. The mass of rats. A bunch of rats stuck together with glue. Not exactly a rat king, is it? Mentioned only once in ancient texts, horrific for no reason as much as simply being sorta gross. The writer describes it being no shape in all shapes. No order but all beauty. A sight of true horror and magnificence. The true definition of that. Oh! He's gone. True definition of whatever that means. One can construct a rat mass at home. At home with the proper supplies. Apply glue liberally. Okay. True definition of mass? We'll mark it as mass for now. You! Fuck off! Get the fuck out of my library! Bark, 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 bark! Get! I see you staring at me with your singular eyeball, maybe a helmet, ugly ass face. Get! Do I just stare at you? How do I make you leave? Get out of here. How do I make him leave? I'm looking at it. Gorbla Mountains. A pillar of melting flesh sprouting from the earth. It looks vaguely phallic shape. Like a sea cucumber. Appeared once only before being quickly banished by the... The earthquake it caused in its short time on Earth brought many civilizations to their knees. causing a large rift between those affected and the few nations who are not. It is now no known way to be resummoned. It has no known way to be resummoned. Good. Motherfuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you, you screamy ass stupid bitch! Fuck you and your jump scares! Motherfuck! I'm just here trying to summon Cthulhu and his bitch-ass posse, and you're here up in my fucking library being all creepy-ass. Fuck you. Motherfuck. I swear, if you're gonna fucking jump scare me every 5 fucking minutes, I'm gonna fucking kick your ass. The Hounds of... Ugh. That's one weird-looking puppy. The Hounds of... Ugh. A lot quite hound. Ugh. Not quite a hound, and not quite being. The hounds are thought to be too horrific to describe. They are a being that exists only in time and manifests through the space to follow its prey. I'm watching you! I don't know what you expect to do to sneak up on me like this, bitch! I'm being heavily distracted by my cat, who is demanding all the pets right now, but I am too busy watching this bitch ass. Violet's prey, it's said that the hounds are not the only object to, rest in time, and that even words themselves can be communicated through the realm, that the hounds themselves can be communicated through the hounds. Inhibit 340. Oh, that's OBS. Whoops. Watching you. Damn it. The Nofkir? Four-armed creatures that live in the deepest, coldest parts of the earth, notably Antarctica and high in the mountains. They often live alone, although they've been recorded to come together under certain dire circumstances. Most famously when Nof banished themselves. Oh, here we go. So GNOPH. Really? You gonna be a bitch ass about this? Motherfuck you. Summoning a something. So D. The Clock of Tyndalos, an artifact stolen from time itself. The clock, it displays different messages caught in time depending on where its hands lay. The messages are never ordered, instead appearing as a string of letters to be sorted out by those that observe them. It is rumored that adjusting its hands create altogether new connections from time to space. The ancient bar, M. Bark. Bark, 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 bark. Taken from the depths of the ocean, this boar contains a secret known only to those that hid it. Ancient texts describe the way to open it was born through the streams of time and kept safe from eldritch monsters. Tradition holds that boar can be opened through the use of a single word, although that may have been unable. M? like 340, right? Eldritch Board, used for the banishment and summoning of creatures ancient realm to the human realm and back. The Eldritch Board was developed as a way to dispel the ancient horrors. Like you? Motherfucker, fuck off. Ancient horrors. Ancient horrors. The combinations used to conduct these acts have been slowly lost over time, although scraps of combinations written on ancient alphabets still exist. Summoning of a something one, old one. Okay, I love this pose. He's just casually like, yeah. God damn it. The Star of Cthulhu, the Spawn of Cthulhu. Again, I love how he's just legs crossed chilling. The Elder Civilization. An Elder Civilization. These beings seem to be made neither of matter or energy. A handful of scripts first detailing encounters with a star spawn changing from its own to a different shape and back again, possibly even to non-creature forms. It is unclear the connection when they share with Cthulhu except abhorrent worshippers. The giant toad, the toad god. Yo mama. The whatever slumbers in the ancient realm, oozing small toads out of its pores. It is recorded that these smaller toads either explode after a few moments or cross the dimensionary path to the human realm, where they take the form of a wild bear and then explode. Maybe that's where why Squirrel Bear exploded. The chunks of these toad bears can be reassembled to clever gifts for parties or other get-togethers. To make clever gifts for parties or other get-togethers. What? The Shoggoth, blob-like beings that envelop creature and non-creature alike. The Shoggoth possesses incredible speed, an immense cold, but slow and become puddle-like in warmth. Early manuscripts seem to view Shoggoth as harmless creatures, sometimes even shortening their name and an I at the end, as was common for the ancient language to show endearment. Shoggothi? An I. Summoning. What haven't we done? F, Q, L. Really? Rubber Ducky? Ducky, the Eldritch Duck. Ducky has become an Eldritch being, somehow, and it's just living it up. Instead of bringing terror to everyone, Ducky has used its Eldritch powers to make sure the Ever-None has a really nice day. Insists that you take a break to eat a sandwich. Ducky would also like you to know that this means quack. Fuck you! Well, thank you, Ducky. So the I is K, if I haven't already. I think we already... Oh, I guess Q is the new one. There we go. Figured out L through elimination because of the middle right here. Surprised we haven't had R yet. There we go. Realm. So we got R through process of elimination because realm was right here, and then there's right here, and all that stuff. Rightmost. So yeah. Ron's rule, a big bad guy. Ron Regeth decided to slumber under the ocean near Australia. I was about to be like, fuck if I'm going to read that fucked up Cthulhu word. Oh, wait. Which is unfortunate because it also drowned. Okay. Ron, whatever, is the biggest, deadliest bug in the whole wide world. An excerpt. This is decomposing. Large thanks to his body can be found on a regular basis floating on the shores of the Indian Ocean. No one has dared snack upon his flesh. Bitch! Fucking jump scares. Press T pose right beneath. Oh, P is incorrect. So wait, what was H then? There we go. Oh my god, that looks so much better. There we go. There's P. And then V is that top one there. Part of me doesn't really want to guess. Because I want to see what's happening here. The bugs then started as a handful of bugs that were found in a small village. One by one, more bugs collected in the center, forming a larger and larger mound that only continued to grow. To avoid the eventual takeover of the world, the bugs were contained in a lead bucket with a lid. Nobody knows the horror that would be found where the bugs were going to be exposed. So F is comb with a wavy. Yeah, it seems to match. Bitch!
Infested? Could this have been written by Charlotte?
It's the oh, that's why the thing is attacking me, because I'm trying to save my friend, my loved one from being turned into a sacrifice. Caster of deceit and confusion, the largest of eldritch threat to humanity, is coming for the to infest the body of a human. There we go, and control them for their own motives. Where is at the moment is unknown. However, if it has taken someone as a host, banishment of that individual to the ancient realm is the only way to stop it from shrouding our consciousness as eventual darkness. So that's why she went over. She's infested, and she did it to save everyone. There we go. Resummoning a loved one from the ancient realm. Begin with the middle 4. Press the top 2 corners, then press those right beneath. Mark the lowest rows. Save for the rightmost, which will be last. Press the sides remaining, and then this will appear upper. Press the final. Oh my god. Okay. Begin with the middle 4. Press the top 2 corners, then press those right beneath. Mark the lowest row. Mark the lowest. Save the rightmost, which would be last. Press the sides remaining, and then those in the upper row. I fucked up. Oh no, I already fucked up. time backwards. Damn it. MSD N MSD N A E M S MSDNAE. It's madness. Fuck. No, wait. MADNESN. Fuck. The answer was madness. Was I supposed to blow it up? Don't judge me. If you are reading this, a loved one has been infested with the soul of... I don't like how the claustrophobia plus him being that close. Soul of another and banished it to an ancient realm. This has traditionally been a hopeless loss of someone special. However, I have done much research in the ancient texts and believe I have found something important that I must hide, so it cannot be undone by the evil beings. Bringing your loved one back can be done with the use of the Eldritch Board. Yeah, figured that out. And doing so will bring the soul of the with them, and the world will fall into chaos. However, there were the first and last steps of the board sequence switched. Oh, that's why it didn't work. Sequence switched. I have reason to believe this will split the souls apart and bring your loved one back without darkness. I pray you use this information with immense caution, as if I was wrong. Humanity as we know it could cease. First and last steps of the board sequence switched. See, the thing is, I wasn't doing it right to begin with, so...
1 hour later.
What? Oh shit, did I do it?
Charlotte, the woman I love.
Okay, so I basically just started expanding my definition of what was what. So it's like starting the innermost and starting the outermost and all that stuff, and I'm like, well, what if I, instead of do it the 4 center, make it the 5 outer and so on and so, the 4 outer and stuff like that. It's just one of those things where it's like, what? That took way too long. God. It was weird because some things I got right, some things I had terribly wrong. Whatever. Press next.
She stood before me exactly as I remembered her. No longer did she have a beast inside her. The ancient split had given her back.
Okay, good, because as I was expanding the definitions, I think at some point I'm like, wait, am I still doing this in reverse? Apparently I was still doing it in reverse, thankfully.
I grabbed her hand and led her outside the library. We stood together in the moonlight. No words were shared with each other, but no words were needed. All was right.
And then she opened her mouth and she was Zoidberg. Charlotte is safe. Yay. We got the good ending. I'm good. I don't need to get the bad ending. No way in hell I was gonna figure all that shit out again. What's this? Whatever. I really liked that. That was fun. It was a good puzzle. I will say the little dude who gives you the jump scare, he's really not needed. I guess so you have something around, so you're not just doing the puzzles. If it wasn't for him, this feels like something out of Myst, which is a huge compliment for me, I assure you. I love the Myst games, I grew up on them, and this feels like one of the puzzles from a Myst game. So, holy shit, thank you. It's been a long time since I've had a puzzle like this. And I really very much enjoyed it. The lore was interesting, and I will say that the actual instructions how to use the cube, very vague. As I said, I ended up having to, like, reinterpret it multiple times kind of thing. But I'm happy with what we got. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. This is E, but this is also E, and then E. Yeah, things say, wait a minute, this doesn't translate right. This was, okay. So this is E-L-D-R-I... I don't remember. Don't remember. Is this like Eldritch Exile or something like that? Whatever. I liked it though. Pretty good game. I really enjoyed it. And look, now I'm, you know, translating this shit. Reminded me of, when I was in high school, I really got into, like, writing my notes and runes and shit. And it reminded me of that, just that one-to-one code translation. That's just a lot of fun. And yeah, kick ass.
I should probably explain what these cognitive kicks really are. It's a fancy way of saying we're traumatizing you. Piece by piece, brain segment by brain segment. Like I said before, we normally go in with a precision-tailored memory to unilaterally traumatize you in a more subtle manner, but, well, given our circumstances, well, napalm might be loud, but it gets the job done. Each puzzle is a primer for the kick. We get your brain to peek its head out of its hole so we can give it another whack. Sounds barbaric? Well, it's that or you eat your family and grow tentacles. Your call.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Guys, like, we have to do this or you turn into a parasite monster. But maybe that's all part of the brain thing. I don't fucking know. He's very inconsistent. So yeah, we're gonna call it there for today. I very much enjoyed this one. And I really liked it. I liked it. Yeah, thumbs up. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there for today. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Please join me next time. I love you. And bye-bye.